Hello there, tamers, trainers, and domesticators, and welcome back to Vox Syreni Plays World of Final Fantasy. Let's just jump right into it. I'm sorry about the 5-minute delay, but I'm here. We're ready. So yeah. All right. That is coming up. First and foremost, let's get these things out of the way because I don't like having, you know, the tip jar and all them exclamation marks everywhere. Hey there, Manny, nice to see you. Let's see. Stack setup. I likely have an alternative stack for Reynn. Ooh. Ah. Okay, so we have an extra Miragul slot, but we don't have any Miraguls to use with it. Track scale, fire resistance seed, and Cerberus memento. Okay. I'm just gonna save. We might come back after that Cerberus. I don't know how long it's gonna take for it to respawn, but I think it's still there. Oh, I forgot to change party members. Oh no. Hopefully we won't die too quickly.
Reynn, do you hear something? Gosh, who knew the winds of Babel could be so toasty?
Lann! Shrink now!
Holy mom bombs!
Get ready!
So yeah, that whole being weak to fire thing, I'm...
Please don't eat me! I taste awful!
Yeah, we all taste bad, but especially Lann.
He'll make you the one to barf!
You don't have to be mean about it.
Okay.
That all you got? Watch this!
Get some wind running. What do we have? Bizarra should be very effective. Yes. Okay. Actually, that was a lot. Maybe we're fine. Maybe I don't have to worry. I will still worry, but we're doing a lot of damage, everything considered. Like, look at that. That's like a third of its health or something like that. Maybe a little below a third, but now we're definitely above a third. Like, maybe I was worried about this boss battle for nothing. I was thinking the fact that I'm weak to it and stuff like that was really but it looks like that's not really relevant. We're doing fine. Here, what to do? Just gonna attack them. Channel wind. No, I'm actually worried still. Ooh. Phoenix down. Guess I need to Phoenix down again. Okay. Phoenix down again. Maybe not die. Okay, we are still Okay, no, this boss is still scary as long as I'm weak to it. Definitely still scary. Still doing a lot of damage. I think we can do this despite everything. But it's gonna be a close run. I might run out of items here. Okay. I should have done this earlier. But I was absolutely being a silly nilly. Okay. Phoenix down again. Heal, please. Join the stack. Okay. I think we won. I think we got to a point where we can't lose anymore. Oh, it's still standing. It's still standing. And it went for Flare Star. So that was bad. That's our last Phoenix down. Maybe not die. You know what, Lann? You're not getting any experience, but that's just because it sucks to be you.
Well, that ought to do it.
The rest of us are gonna get experience. Okay. Yeah, don't go into a fire dragon with an ice team. Just don't.
Yay for miracles.
Now's our chance to run the past them.
Yeah, good.
It's behind the me, isn't it?
Final heaven!
Hi, Tifa.
Whoa! It finally worked! Oh, I can celebrate later. Come on, this way! Hurry!
The two of them have started something. Mediums have been awakening one after the next.
Then you mean the Azure prophecy is coming true. So what? No matter how many champions arise, the laws of this world are beyond their power to change.
The only force that can change those laws is the almighty power of a true king.
We must fulfill the Crimson prophecy. And swiftly. Are we agreed?
Yes.
Thanks again. You really saved our biscuits to back there.
Who knew they came in sets? I'm just glad you're all right. Huge dragons live in the scars. You're lucky you only ran into the two. Normally people don't set foot near the place, but I heard all the ruckus and knew something must be up.
It's a good thing you did. Gotta say though, you pack quite a punch.
Oh, well, I might have gotten lucky.
Huh?
That's actually one of my master's moves. That was the first time I ever managed to pull it off. Oh, I live to the north of here, in a town called Nibelheim. Come on by, if you get a chance.
What a way to start. Champions can also be purchased with armor gems at the tea room on the other side of the door in Ninewood Hills. Champions are special miraculous that contain the power of a champion and provide many benefits when equipped, but only one can be equipped at a time, and the wearer gender has to match the champions. By equipping champion jewels, you can take on the appearance of many different champions. There are also other benefits like stat boost and unique abilities, but keep in mind the champions are Lilykin, so Lann and Reynn also have to be in the Lilykin form for the champion jewels to have their effect. Taking on the appearance of and abilities of champions is a miracle, and miracles need a lot of power, so you won't be able to use champion medals while you have a champion jewel equipped. Also, Mega Mirages won't fight for you because they won't believe it's the keepers calling them out. So there are good and bad times to use champion jewels. We will save our current progress.
I guess she's a champion too.
I'll say, she sure punches like one.
Makes you wonder what her master must be like.
She said her town was north of here, didn't she?
Yeah. Wait, I think I can actually see it from here.
Ooh. Something about that place makes my fur crawl. I don't know what it is, but it gives me the heebie-the-jeebies.
Are you guys seeing this town?
Yeah, that's where Tifa lives.
It makes Ninewood Hills look humble.
Well, it sure is fancy.
Chapter 11. Crimson and Azure.
Hang on a sec. I don't see any chain on the place.
Well, maybe they're like Cornelia, and they haven't been annexed by the Federation.
Good point. Sorry,
Huh?
Corn, what?
It can't be. Nice. Great memory there. Hey there, guys. It is you, right?
Hey, super punchy girl.
Hi. How are you doing, Tifa?
It's so good to see you.
Same here. Hey, I have to ask, what are two keepers and a mirage doing way down here in Babel? Oh yeah. I guess we never told you, did we? Oh, good. I was starting to worry. What if I accidentally saved a couple of bad apples from the Bahamut army?
It's weird. Why does everybody keep thinking that we're Bahamutian soldiers?
I don't know. I guess they don't see many Mirage Keepers anymore, unless they're working for the bad guys. Yeah. And not just Keepers, Giants too. These days, they all seem to be fighting for Bahamut. I guess it makes sense in a way. They say the Federation conquered their homeland long ago.
Dude.
Still, the prophecy's a hot topic around Nibelheim. Everyone in town has heard of the Giants from the hills. I'm not sure I like being a celebrity. Anyway, so you're looking for the Valley of Fire? Unfortunately, that's the only real clue that we've got. The Valley of Fire. Everyone knows that bit, but no one's sure which valley is the right one.
What do you mean?
If you're looking for fiery valleys, this region is full of them. But that's just it. Any one of those valleys could be the one the prophecy is talking about. Oh, right. I forgot there's a summoner in town doing research on the valley. She might know.
Sorry about that, but you saw the soda go off, didn't you? I'm gonna be cleaning for a few seconds. I'll be right back. Hello there. Sorry about the break. Yes, sodas may be angry at times, and this soda was very angry at me. Sorry about that. That seemed to have taken a couple minutes. I don't know how long I've been out, but I had to wash my chair, wash the floor, change my pants. Soda everywhere. As you all know, soda everywhere is always a joy. All I wanted was a sip. Hey, am I not allowed to pick this up? Huh. Maybe after the cutscene.
Let me introduce the Giants from the Hills.
Yeah, that's us. Hello there. I am the summoner Rydia. Something here is not right. Something about you.
Hey, you know, the way that Mirage follows you, you totally remind me of Yuna. I guess it's because you're both summoners.
Huh? You mean you know Lady Yuna?
Yeah, we met her. Back on the upper continent. She was really a lot of help to us.
We might not even be here if Yuna hadn't pointed us in the right direction. Oh. Well then, I suppose you can't be all that bad. There now. You hear that? These two say they're friends of Lady Yuna. That means you can trust them. For the time being, at least.
I mean, for all you know, they could just be name dropping her.
So let me get this straight. You're searching for the 4 keys recorded in the prophecy?
Yeah, we came to Babel because we heard one of the keys was hidden here, in a valley of fire.
Right. But, you know, the keys are part of the Crimson Prophecy.
Crimson Prophecy? So wait, you mean there's more than one version?
Yes. There used to be a single prophecy, the Azure Prophecy. It only spoke of 4 sigils, and said nothing about keys. It was much more abstract.
The Azure Prophecy is heresy!
This is no business of yours.
Lies! Only the Crimson Prophecy is gospel!
Are you a summoner or not? You should pray that fate guides you to the Crystal Tower.
The Crimson Prophecy is clear. Flanked by mirages, the Chosen Ones shall acquire 4 keys.
From the Crystal Tower they shall mount the heavens, where God will grant them the gift of eternity.
So long as you know to look for the signs, the keys shall be found.
So do as the Crimson Prophecy commands of you.
All you hear these days is that nonsense.
Yeah, no kidding. At least they're not breaking any laws or getting violent, but it's still creepy.
What do those fools know anyway? The Azure Prophecy was written by the first summoner. It's the Crimson Prophecy that came later. The whole thing is nothing but a sham.
Still, that sham seems to be the prophecy folks believe in.
Unfortunately so. That's why I came here to sort the truth out myself. Tell me then, why are you searching for the keys like the prophecy says?
You see,
So you're telling me that your mother shares the same name as Lady Lusfarna? And you're looking for the Herald's Castle to find her?
I get it. If you really are the Giants from the Hills, all you have to do is follow the prophecy, and you might wind up there anyway.
right. There's actually more to it. Someone told us we would find our family as long as we kept collecting mirages and pressing onward.
Well, whatever the case, it seems the only way to prove which prophecy is true is to accompany the two of you to the Valley of Fire. In a way, you'd be accompanying me and doing me a favor.
What do you mean?
Oh, never you mind. So, are we ready?
Are we ready? We don't even know which valley to go to.
I've already figured it out. The valleys of Babel are numbered, and I believe the one we are looking for is Valley 7.
All right, Placey Place, here we come.
Now you're forgetting entire names?
Placey place, obviously. I still can't pick that up. That kind of bothers me.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. You see, my grandson's birthday is coming up soon, and I was hoping to give him some dragon scales. Is there any chance you would be willing to bring me some? I'd be very grateful if you could. You would? Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Oh, thank you. My grandson's going to be thrilled when he opens his present. I know it's not much, but I hope you'll accept this as a reward.
Well, let's press onward, as Reynn said. Actually, let's save and then press onward.
Valley 7 is east of the here.
Well, let's go to Valley 7, where all the fire things are, with our ice team. I'm not sure this is a good idea. I'm not sure this is a good idea.
I think my fur is the melting.
Valley of Fire, you are way, way too fiery. You okay?
Oh, I'm all right. Shall we?
Dude, I'm burning up.
Me too.
Just think about cold things, and then think about them melting.
Well, that's nice and cold. Okay, moving through. If I remember correctly, this is what do you call it?
We got this.
I guess we're doing this.
It's definitely a dungeon. Okay, Libra, here we go. Inflict sleep. Do I have anything that can do that? Doesn't look like it. Eh, we'll just destroy it. And there it is.
We
Moving
did it!
on.
One wrong step, and we're finished.
Achoo!
Ah! Why are you sneezing? It's like 500 degrees in here.
Ooh, 500 degrees. Is that Fahrenheit or is it Celsius? Because that makes a huge difference.
Gimme.
I feel like there's a lot of weird looking heartless in this game. Like a lot of things just kinda looks like a heartless. Like all the soldiers, for instance, or the goblins, I mean. and defeated.
Yeah!
Oh yeah!
Wait for fire resistance 50 or greater. Yeah. Perfect. Yes, let's activate it. And that brings me here. I still wanna... Is Fafnir enough? Fafnir's enough by themselves. That's fine. Just gonna put you on here and move forward. I absolutely need to not use my fire team when I go into the boss room in this dungeon. Cause from my experience, that is...
Right, let's do this!
I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, one left. Use fire attacks? Oh, I can do that. Fox fire. Boom. You got a bomb?
No trouble at all.
Predictable.
The classic Final Fantasy baddie prone to using self-destruct, and neither friend nor foe is safe when it does. Watch out! Perhaps many of you have painful memories of this mirage for one reason or another. There we go. Looks good to me. Jagged jaw? But that's I don't feel like I have a good feel for
Okay, here we
this
go!
location. The electrode of Final Fantasy. Yeah, basically.
Yeah!
That wasn't so bad.
Again, electrode is one of those.
Gimme!
It's one of those I have a hard time with the name, because whenever I hear it, my brain just goes Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Minosaur, Chatter, Fearow, Pidgey, Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly. I could probably recite the whole thing, to be honest. There are just some Pokemon where if you hear it because they're like at the beginning of a Pokerap verse, your brain just immediately goes there. If you got a patch of water you want to walk over, A Mirage Chill ability is your best friend. It even works on lava sometimes. Pretty amazing, right? You can use Chill anywhere you see a frost symbol. Don't forget, a Mirage must be accompanying you if you want to use the special ability to take the Mirage you need out of your prison case ahead of time. Wait, what? Wait, you don't have chill? What's up with that? That is so weird. Oh, you do have chill. Then why don't you? Oh, it doesn't activate automatically. I have to press a button. Or something. No? Why am I not allowed to chill? Actually, I think I might know why. I just need to double check. It looks like I should have access to chill. I'm so confused right now. Tip jar. Steady probability linking giants, changing, imprisoning, all about prismatic, creating opportunities. Should I stack, unstack? Unique abilities. Just so you know, some mirages have unique abilities that aren't shared between transfigured forms. A perfect example would be Tamer's secret weapon. The Super Fox Dimensional Tamer Beam does not actually exist. Wait, but what if the Tamer Beam did exist? But this does not tell me how to differentiate between... I don't understand. Oh, I can see here what she has access to. She does not have access to chill because she's in the wrong form. That answers that. Well, that's annoying. Guess we have to live without whatever what was in that direction. Let's see here.
What's going on? We'll never be able to put out a fire this big. Not with the mirages that we've got. I can't take it! Huh?
What?
Huh? Don't just stand there gawking like that. We can't just leave her to fend for herself.
Right! We gotta go after her!
What he said. I think...
Oops, skip dialogue. Oh well, that happens.
I think she went back this way, right?
Let me see. How does this? This is one hella complex room. I was expecting something simpler when it branched off. Like, it's clear that the firewall is the correct way.
I guess we're
But
doing
you have
this.
to go this way to save whatever her name was first. And because all of these characters are like cameos from main Final Fantasy titles, there's probably some fanboy out there that cringes really hard when I say whatever her name was. But I don't remember. Oh. Libra? Inflict poison, I can't do that. And down. Oh, it survived for whatever reason. Now it should be done.
Oh, yeah!
Gonna go this way first. I might. Nah, we're not getting far without the chill. How uncool of me to not have any chill.
I won't hold back.
I really do enjoy this game for what it is. It's a weird experience, to be honest. Like, it's a monster tamer, but it's very Final Fantasy. But also, it's like mainly Final Fantasy references and fan service. Like, for the most part, this game doesn't have its own plot as much as it's just
That was a good fight.
walking around on a hero's journey while running into popular Final Fantasy characters every so often. And that's like most of the game. And since this is my second time through the game, I can tell you that by the end of the game, they decide to then give all the original characters character development and plot and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, now you decide to have your own plot. I have some opinions about that. Like, I won't get into any spoilers. Obviously, we're playing the game. Let's get to it when we get to it. But I have a problem with the fact that a good majority of the game being like just fan service and a lot of it, and nothing else. And the reason why this is a problem specifically is because I don't have a reason to like aside from the fact that I enjoy the gameplay, and the cutscenes are good humor for what it's worth. But as someone who hasn't played any Final Fantasy games, I just like the plot doesn't give me reason to care about anything. There is the mystery behind Lann and Reynn's memories, but if you don't do anything with it for like 30 hours of gameplay, then a bestow shield in the Mirage, I can't do that. Yeah, there's the mystery behind their memories, but like there are mysteries in basically every story. Why should I care about this one? And there's just nothing beyond God told me to. And I don't mean the author. I mean Inner Crow told me to care. And like, if someone tells you don't eat a sandwich, you feel compelled to eat it. if the writer throws in a godlike character that says care about the plot, then what am I supposed to do with that? It's like tell, don't show. I don't think the sandwich analogy works here. After thinking through, like that's the thing about being live. Sometimes you say something that's kind of dumb, but I stand by what I mean, and what I mean is that you've seen the plot with me. The plot basically goes, you should care about the plot because we say so. Also, here's Cloud, and Leon, and the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy 1, I think. It's just and Tifa. Here's Tifa, and Yuna from Final Fantasy 10. Woo. And it's just nothing but that until the end game, and then the end game, as I said, decides to have a lot of very interesting plot. It's not that that the game doesn't have good plot, it's just that it's 30 hours into the game, and one would think they had learned something after. Was it Final Fantasy 13? I think it was Final Fantasy 13 that was like where you had to play 10 hours before it got good, and that's just not good.
We're coming!
Watch out! These things could explode at any moment. Everyone, they use Lann as a shield! Right, good idea. You ready, Lann?
Yeah! Wait, you're gonna use me as a what?
I should have done that to begin with. That went so much faster.
No! Stay away!
Whoa!
Rydia, are you
That was
okay?
pretty effective.
I hate fire. More than anything. Long ago, the Federation decided to invade my home. The house I was in caught fire. I was all alone, and
Then why'd you come to a place like this?
You needed someone to help you, didn't you? I wanted to conquer my fears. But I couldn't do it. The mere sight of so much fire. It was...
I'd say you did pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, that fire mirage? You doused it in one fell swoop.
Right? You've got nothing to be scared of. Fire got you down? All you gotta do then is just blow it out, baby.
Blow it out, baby? That's your sage advice? She's not struggling with the fear of birthday cakes.
She's not?
No, dude.
Then... Oh. How about this? Maybe she needs a party to cheer her up.
What about anything that you're doing right now could possibly cheer her up? Oh wait, are you trying to make fire look cool? It's the cooler than you.
You're so weird.
Huh? I am not.
Yeah, you're way past weird.
Completely beyond the redemption.
Hey.
So, shall we?
What? But Rydia?
Go home. You've got nothing to prove. We'll let you know if we find anything.
Really? How will you get past that wall of fire?
Oh,
Look, I'll return to Nibelheim after I put the fire out for you. Sound reasonable?
Yeah, reasonlicious.
you're sure?
Yes. Come on.
So is that the Japanese 4 or the American 4? Because there's a difference between those two in Final Fantasy. It's like, I swear, whenever companies like, we don't want to confuse people, so we change the title's number, and then it confuses people. It happens. It has happened so frequently in the 90s specifically, and it's just, what are you doing? And then there's Kingdom Hearts that just decides to confuse everyone regardless of what you do. Like, whether you're Japanese or Western or a Westerner, Kingdom Hearts 2 will still be Kingdom Hearts 3, and Kingdom Hearts 3 will still be Kingdom Hearts 7. What do I mean by that? If you guys haven't played Kingdom Hearts, you may not be aware of this, but if you play Kingdom Hearts 1 and then Kingdom Hearts 2 and then Kingdom Hearts 3, you're gonna be really freaking confused. Because the plot actually goes Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, then Kingdom Hearts 2. So there's actually an entire title between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 that is very, very significant for the plot.
Yeah!
Good job.
And between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3 there was Birth by Sleep, Days, a Fragmentary Passage, Dream Drop Distance, and is that all of them? Is that all of them? Yeah, I think that's all of them. Making Kingdom Hearts 3 the 7th title, and all the other ones are definitely important to understanding the plot of Kingdom Hearts 3. So it's just all around super confusing. And at least the modern collections puts the spin-off titles that are important to understand the plot alongside Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3. So that it's harder. You can't just...
Hey, you okay?
Rydia.
Misty!
Oh, yeah!
I'm fine. I just got a little worked up. And I couldn't keep my balance.
Whew.
All right then. I should return to town. I hate to leave.
Nah, you've done plenty for us.
See you the next Tama!
Hey, wait! When's the next Tama?
Oh, maybe it's the sometime tomorrow.
Okay, I think their brains are fried. Safe travels, Rydia. And thanks for everything.
No. Thank you. Well, so long.
What I mean is, if you buy Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on PlayStation 4...
Okay, let's press on, Lann.
Right. We've got a key to find.
Best of the luck on your adventure!
You're coming too, Tama. Nice try.
Okay, so you can't just buy Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on PlayStation 4 and then be confused about what's missing in between, because if you buy Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on PlayStation 4, you get all the spin-offs in between. I think the only exception here is that you need the 2.8 spin-off, the 2.8 collection to go alongside with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Dude, it's on!
Let's make...
But still, for the most part, it's harder to be confused with Kingdom Hearts nowadays than it was back in the day. But I swear, it was really, really dumb. Also, Japanese 4, American 2. Gotcha. Because puns? And what do you require? Using fire attacks. well, all the spin-offs you need to understand what's going on. There's also like a Kingdom Hearts Super Collection on PlayStation 4 that just gives you everything. Probably your best bet. Although you do need an online guide to play things in the correct order, which again comes back to the way Nomura did Kingdom Hearts is extremely dumb. Like, just extremely dumb. I don't even think Kingdom Hearts is that good a franchise, to be honest. But yeah.
Well, that ought to do it.
I'm saying that as someone who grew up with it, played the Japanese versions of the final mixes, because importing them and modding my PlayStation 2 was an example of exactly how obsessed I was with these freaking games. But no, Kingdom Hearts is not a good franchise. Well, I meant in terms of not being confused about the plot. Days are included on the collection as cutscenes. Woo! Nomura, please re-release the game, the actual game. Thank you. on modern hardware, please. Give me Days on Switch. Oh, that would be awesome. A mini mantis variant that uses fire attacks. Its best ability allows it to heal during combat. It claims it can breathe fire underwater, but chances are it's just selling smoke. Well, looks good, Bentley. Got a Phoenix down, good, because we just used a shit ton earlier today. And okay. Okay. Agreed. Like Days is one of the better stories in the Kingdom Hearts collection. Like, it is very heartfelt with a lot of great characterization, and just it has a little bit of a grindy aspect to it as a game, but it has some interesting ideas mechanic-wise. So yeah. Ultimately, I think Days is a pretty solid game. It's definitely up there alongside Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep beats Days by a good margin, but it's up there alongside Birth by Sleep as some of the best Kingdom Hearts titles. Mostly because these are really great standalone titles. Like, you absolutely need them to make sense of Kingdom Hearts 3. Absolutely. But they actually work as standalone titles, and they have pretty decent standalone plots, which is great. Is that a hot take? Isn't it just widely known that Sora makes every game worse? Which reminds me, Smash Ultimates just got slightly worse recently, didn't it?
I really don't know about this place.
I do. I know that it's really bad.
We can't give up now!
Technically, we can, but let's get this over with.
I did not mean to press that button, I just want to save. But yeah. Time to go do a thing. Okay. I hate that there's so long between this here and
All right, let's go.
the actual boss arena. Like, it's actually kind of frustrating. Because it's hard to get all the way up there without having to fight something on the way. And that's... I hate that when it comes to boss battles. Because it means I'm taking a little bit of damage. It means that... it means that if I lose more experience than just the boss, and it's just annoying.
Yeah!
Good job.
Okay, well, I assume Sora fans are also the kind of people who, no, I should not be generalizing like that. But I'm very, very tired of Kingdom Hearts because I feel like Nomura's insistence on being, you know, let the cutscene roll first.
Oh, is that the key?
What do you know? Now that was a piece of the cake.
Whoa! Hey, give us back that key right now!
So much for a piece of cake, I guess.
I think it does, but does it look like I'm made of money?
Maybe he'll cough it up if we thump him on the back.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, then do it!
Okay. Wait, where is its back?
Seriously?
Nomura has been making
Come on!
has making recent what's it called? Has recently made personal drama impact and affect his writing in his stories. Like how he's salty about being let go off of the Final Fantasy 15 team, and therefore he insists on putting the Final Fantasy 15 cast that, a reskin version of the Final Fantasy 15 cast that can then go through the plot that he originally intended for the game into Kingdom Hearts, and been shoving them in at the cost of the original plot he was writing. As you can see by how Kingdom Hearts 3 rushes through all of its plot points just so that it can tell you, hey, Kingdom Hearts 4 stuff, which probably will be related to your Sora. Woo! It's sad, kind of pathetic, and honestly, kind of frustrating as a longtime fan, because it means that I can't expect him to be professional and write a proper conclusion to any of his plot arcs ever, because he might get into some personal drama and he might drag the story through the mud just because of that. Like, also, like, there were no Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts 3 until the DLC, and that probably, like, I don't think we got it confirmed, but that probably comes down to the fact that he got let go of the Final Fantasy 15 project, and then he got so pissed that he didn't include any of the Square Enix characters. Like, I believe that is the common speculation on that, and if that's true, that's again another great example of how he just kinda lets personal drama affect his writing. I'd rather stick around with someone who writes because they love writing and not writes because they need to vent. That boss is an asshole for the week. No. And it might sound like I don't have a lot of respect for Nomura anymore, but I don't have a lot of respect for Nomura anymore. You want me to hit Tamer with a bat? What's wrong with you? That's cruel. Should I file you for what is it called? Animal abuse? You know Tamer is a fox, right? Oh, I'm dragging that joke out way too long, sorry. But yeah. So yeah, that is basically my thoughts on Nomura and the Kingdom Hearts. Fun fact, you can play as Sora in these games. But only in the PlayStation version. And only if you already had it. Already unlocked Sora before he became playable years ago as a free temporary DLC. Because I don't think they could get the license for Sora. The what's it called? The second time around. So he's not on the Switch version, which is the only version that has all of the DLC, with exception of Sora. So yeah. Woo! No complete edition for the Final Fantasy fans, I guess. Not even a Tamagotchi. Ah. Man, you can be so silly at times. Here comes Whisperwind. Comes Cura. Please go down. Why haven't you exploded yet? I know you're going to explode. And when you do, it's gonna suck for me. Or maybe I'll get you. Oh, it exploded. Yeah, I was expecting that. I'm not sure that's how licensing works. Like, if it required Square's and Disney's license to get Sora in
World
Smash,
of Final Fantasy.
which I would assume, that would mean that that they would have to convince both Disney and Square to I mean, they would have to convince both Disney and Square to to agree to having Sora in Smash. That does not mean that Disney agrees.
Maybe he'll
with
cough
Square,
it up if we dump him on the back.
But they can
Give it a
use
shot.
Sora
Yeah,
in
Okay. Wait.
Final
where is
World
its
of Final
back?
Fantasy
Seriously?
for Switch. That is that's a different thing, basically. Okay, let's try this again, and this time let's not die. That would be preferable. Then why wouldn't they put him on the complete edition of Final Fantasy Maxima on Switch? Unless it's Nomura who's being a bitch. Do you think Nomura holds a separate license to Sora outside of Square? Would that be it? Like, I can totally see Nomura being a bitch about it. Also, I know I've been painting Nomura as a drama queen for most of this stream. And honestly, he feels like it to me, but I don't know the man personally, and I can't say if that's a reflection of how he is in private. All I can say is that his handling of the Kingdom Hearts franchise leaves much to be desired for me as a fan, and I probably won't be returning to the franchise, and I might keep bashing him for how he ruined Kingdom Hearts for me. But that is entirely separate from bashing him as a person. I know it seems like I'm bashing him personally because I keep saying that it feels like he's bringing personal issues into his creative space, but that's more like what's called it's more meant to be a statement on his creative works and his what's called it's more supposed to be a state on his creative works and how he handles them poorly than on drama stuff. Okay, so Disney owns Sora. Well, that answers that. I mean, it's the only explanation for why Sora wouldn't be in World of Final Fantasy remake when all the other DLC characters are. Logically speaking, it's the only thing that makes sense. Go down, now it explodes, and we survive. Boom.
Well, that ought to do it. Check it out. Dude, it's just like the prophecy said.
I guess.
What's up? You don't seem very happy.
No, it's not that at all. I just...
Makes sense, to be honest. Disney wouldn't make a crossover without making sure they own as much of it as possible.
Why did it get so quiet all of a sudden?
Is it because we gave that bomb the old heave the hoe?
What now? An earthquake?
Whoa! It must be a big one!
What the honking hawk?
No! Anything but another flood! Mayday! The Mayday!
What in the world was she doing here? Well, we got another trophy, it seems. Wait, what? I thought I already had that trophy.
Chapter 12. Ribbit Jiggle Panic.
Maybe I haven't synced my trophies? That might be it.
Make that a double jelly sandwich!
Gonna need the therapy after this.
Please, no more cosmic flushing.
Where are we now?
I don't think we're in Nibelheim anymore. Not by a long shot. For starters, why don't we take a look around?
Mom bombs! That is one deep swamp.
Maybe we shouldn't go this way after all.
Oh. My controller's running low on battery. Good thing I got cables. Okay.
Ribbit! Rib! Ribbit!
What's with this toad?
Is it a mirage? 'Cause it doesn't act like one.
Ribbit! Ribbity! Ribbit!
Ribbit? Ribbity ribbit? The rib?
Ribbit! Ribbit!
Ribby! The bib.
What? You speak Toadese?
Of the course I do. Listen, you can tell from his accent that he's been the toad cursed.
He's a guy?
They have accents?
Obviously. Ribbit? Ribbity the ribbity tip? The bibbit?
Ribbit!
What'd he say?
From what I gather, it sounds like that golden toad over there is the Bibian that put the curse on him.
Oh, so all we have to do is defeat it.
That's the correct. First off, you need to the imprisonment the same as always.
Okay, we got this.
Careful you don't get toad cursed.
Huh? You mean you're not coming?
Well, it's game over if we both go full toad, right?
Right.
I swear, the fact that Tamer insists on using the in the middle of a language that does not have a any English words in it. Like, it's just ribbit. But still, the was very important to fit in there. Okay, Toady, let's fight.
Ribbit. Whoa, is it just me, or does he look miffed?
Lann, where did you learn to talk like that? You need to go to wash your mouth out with a bar of soap.
What? Dude, what did I say?
Mostly, weak to light, of course, and the one with the light magic is, well, Reynn. It's fine. This shouldn't take long. Come on, can you not?
We did it!
Anyone lucky enough to chance upon this toad will be blessed with good fortune. Unless, of course, you hate amphibians, in which case there's nothing fortunate about it at all.
Look who's back, baby!
I guess you are.
You guys seriously just saved my life. Oh, the name's Snow. I came to butt kick the big jiggle lurking in this swamp. And then along the way, I saw this awesome golden toad and thought, man, you don't see too many of those, but who knew the things are contagious? So then Toad Me was all like, what am I even gonna do? Could I really eat flies or live on lily pads? Deep questions. But then you all came along and saved my warts. Woo! You guys are the best. For real, bro.
Dude, I have no idea what's wrong with you, but as long as you're happy.
Did Lann just find someone he can talk the down to? Never thought I'd see the day.
So, what's your deal? Where are you from?
You know Snow?
You say you got swept here all the way from Nibelheim? Wow, and here I thought I had it pretty rough. I mean, Nibelheim, isn't that one continent up? How are you guys even alive?
I know, it's so crazy. I guess we're getting kind of pro at it?
I don't want to be a pro at it.
Anyway, it seems we're stuck here. All the goop around here makes it hard to look for a way out.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got that right. One false step and whoosh, you're history.
Okay, then how did you get out here, Snow?
Just like this!
Whoa! Cool idea!
Wait a minute. Are you a summoner?
Wish I could say I was, but no. Sadly, summoner is way too fancy a word for what I am.
Huh?
But that's not important. So, what's the game plan? I don't mind showing you the way out if that's what you want.
How about you? Are you still gonna butt kick the big jiggle or whatever it was?
You know it. It shouldn't be too far from where we are now.
So it's like a mirage?
Yep. Me and Jiggles have got some history.
I gotcha. Then maybe we can help you out.
Really?
We're sort of on a journey to round up mirages anyway. So basically, the more you butt kick, the more we profit.
I got you now. Well, let's team up then. That stupid big jiggle will never know what hit it.
I actually kind of enjoy Snow. He has a lot of personality. Start by saving the game. And then moving forward from there. He really does. Like compared to Lann and Tamer, most definitely.
Let's begin.
There sure are a lot of frogs here. Insect Berserk, I can't do that. I should probably go shopping.
Well,
soon
that ought to do it.
to increase my ways of dealing elemental damage and the like. Especially because we're starting to have some money to work with. Wait a minute. There we go. Like heck, I want to be Lann. Great, and there's slimes here too. How wonderful.
Why do all the mirages here like popping?
Ow. Got one. We're not dealing a lot of damage. Oh, well, we are dealing some damage. Lann is just dealing more damage. It's a beautiful game. Interesting. Wasn't Final Fantasy the game that doesn't get good until you're like 10 hours in? Okay, graphics wise. Is Snow a main character then? He doesn't feel like a main character to me. Like he feels like a comic relief kind of guy. Would you please bite it soon?
Yeah!
It looks like these slimes are gonna take some time to take out. Highly resistant to physical damage, so magic is your best bet. What flavor is a turquoise slime anyway? This thing looks like it's packed with artificial pigments and preservations. Well, I expected Snow to be part of the main cast. I expected him to be a party member, to be honest. I would assume you would have to either be a main antagonist or a party member to make it into this game. Since they can't have like 700 different characters from each game in it. With the exception of Gilgamesh, who is obviously also in the game. Like I don't have to... I don't think I had to justify that.
Here
of
we
course
go!
Gilgamesh is in it. But Snow doesn't feel like a protagonist kind of guy. And that's the thing, most of the characters I've seen so far are either the protag or the secondary female lead.
Alright!
That wasn't so bad.
Or a summoner, and I know there's a plot reason for there to be a lot of summoners in the game. Or well, I haven't played any Final Fantasy games. I don't know where characters are from or who they are. But from the few of them I do recognize, like Squall and Cloud and Yuna. It feels like it.
Yeah, we got this.
I guess we're doing this.
I keep wanting Lightning to be the main character of Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 11, but 11 was an MMO, and so was 14. I don't remember what happened to Final Fantasy 12. But yeah, Lightning is a main character. I guess that would make Snow the male lead of that game, or the most important second. Oh well, I guess that would make him the protagonist, since he made it into this game. But yeah, I knew Lightning was the main character of Final Fantasy something. She's on the cover of the box after all. That's usually a big sign that it might be a pro tag.
That was a good fight.
Well, we can't know about every Final Fantasy game all the time. Can you just not ambush me, please? I'm getting tired of these guys. Oh, will you resist that? Gotta be kidding me. Well, most Final Fantasy covers are basically just white voids with the protagonist on it.
All right.
I don't quite understand why some, what's it called, I totally misjudged the area. I thought that would have been a dead end. So we're going back here. What was that I was thinking again?
Now,
oh yeah, I don't understand why
Prize!
Final Fantasy 11 and Final Fantasy 14 are numbered Final Fantasy games, since they're MMOs. Feel like they should have been their own thing. Like, it makes sense that they're Final Fantasy games. I mean, I haven't played it, so I don't know that, but I'd assume that they use a lot of Final Fantasy mechanics and monsters and the like. Maybe even have some Final Fantasy cameos. I would imagine Gilgamesh is probably in the game. So it probably makes sense as a Final Fantasy game. I'm just not quite sure I can make sense of why it is a numbered game. Well, those logos also had protagonists on them, if I remember correctly. Or maybe not the original one. Most because the original one did not have a protag.
We did it!
I really do not feel like I'm doing that well in this area. I don't feel like I'm doing enough damage at anything. That's kind of worrisome. If you think about it. Because that might beg the question. If... that might beg the question if maybe we're under level for the area. Can these fans not leave me alone? Getting so tired of them. Wrong button. Fabulous, I used the cheaper cure. By accident. The game moves ever so slowly when I'm not holding down the fast forward button. Wow. Like, wow, it's slow. Go down. And then the next one. Please just bite the dust.
Yeah!
Okay. Nope. Might be worth it, but might also take us out. No thanks. If something looks like an optional boss battle, I am so not gambling on it. You never know if something is secretly a super boss or something. An encounter right in front of the safe spot. You gotta be kidding me. Well, at least this isn't gonna take long.
Well, that ought to
Good
do
job.
Okay, today you're gonna wish you never started jiggling!
It's huge!
Snow, which part of this thing is the butt?
Oh, it's all butt!
Well, enjoy the jiggle physics, people.
This mountain is so majestic and jiggly!
You do realize we're not fighting a mountain.
My eyes! It's so the shiny.
Oh, it's weak to everything. I forgot. Well, if it's weak to literally everything, might as well go haywire. And victory. That was
All right.
easy.
All right!
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well, we beat it, but yeah, I don't feel like we actually really beat it.
I know. It's like we're right back to square one. Except, nothing about that thing was square.
I guess we just didn't kick it hard enough.
Snow, what exactly do you have against it again?
If I don't keep it in line, it just grows and grows. Once it used to be way, way bigger than this. Attacked my village. Did some serious damage. I found that a nice periodic butt kicking is the best way to keep the big jiggle in check.
Sounds like a big, big, big nuisance to me.
Well, thanks to you, I was able to smack it around a lot more than usual today. It won't be attacking towns for a while. Anyway, it looks like the swamp up ahead should be nice and dry now. I think you're good to walk. Okay. Maybe I'll see you all again sometime.
You know, even for a guy who slings around ice magic, he was surprisingly chill.
Yeah, I'll say. So, you ready to kiss this place goodbye?
I hope that the rest is the easy going.
Ooh, got Snow's champion jewel. I forgot. I should have saved. I clicked too fast. Why is it on no per default? Well, it's not like that boss battle was anything big. I guess it was big. Guess there are encounters here. I was kind of hoping not, but well, we'll handle it.
I guess
we're
we're
still
doing
in the
this.
swamp. This still counts as the swamp. Good to know. Hopefully this is the last enemy in the swamp, because I really am getting tired of fighting slimes.
That was a good fight.
I guess we reached the desert region.
Chapter 13. Castle in the Desert.
Reynn,
Yeah? What?
this whole adventuring thing is hard.
Well, the word adventure, it used to literally mean bad stuff happening to you.
Thanks for the uplifting bit of trivia.
Wait! I can hear some activity over that other way. I think we're not far from a place to the rest. Let's go take the 5 over there.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
You there, giant pear! Listen, you're here at just the right time. I've got a problem, so lend me a hitty hand. Whoa, holdy uppy, rubber ducky. I'm not gonna bite. I'm just a merchant with a bitty bit of a ubiquitous streak. I need some of these thing-a-lings so I can make some nice accessories. What do you say, Delay? Wanna help me out? There'll be a reward adored involved. Yeah, hooty hoo. I'm so giddy glad I asked you for help. We merchants are too busy tizzy to do everything. Good luckity duckity with the searchity search.
I like that NPC.
Excuse me? Would you mind if we rested here a bit?
Sure. You can stay just as long as you like. Huh? But just look at you two. You'll get baked alive out here dressed like that. Wait right there. Here, some sunscreen. Help yourself.
Oh, you don't mind?
Please, go crazy.
Sunscreen force fields, applied and activated.
Thank you so much.
Now I'm all lathered up, I can smell them.
Smell what?
Mirages, over there.
Over the where? To the north?
Well, that was a Fino Nino Nidorino NPC that had a cool quest for us, Lickety Split. As I said, I really enjoyed that NPC. The writers must have had fun writing that character. And the fact that that character has like multiple, what is it called? That character has like multiple quests. So they have a lot of dialogue for a random NPC, which is just amazing.
If the one of your mirages has unlocked the Joyride ability, you can hitch a ride on it as long as it's in your lineup. It might let you get around them more quickly. It might let you access some new the places. It might help you find cool stuff. Or it might not let you do any of those things. Sometimes the Joyride ability is just there because it's the fun. Give it a try and you might be the surprised.
I'm here, Reynn or well.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, we kinda already know about that. Okay, take stone. Okay, perhaps I don't need to solve that yet. Said I'm not made of money. Just getting all the things I want right now is kind of expensive. That should do for now. Now it should be a lot easier to catch
Chocoboco, bye now!
new mirages. Definitely. Because hitting the right, what do you call it? hitting the right brainwave me here. Conditions is easier like this. This might be where we ended tonight. I'm gonna go and check if the next area if there's another cutscene or something, or if we can get to a what's it called, a save point over here. But if there's not a save point at the entrance of the dungeon, then I'm just gonna shut it off because we don't exactly have that much time left, and we're not making it through a dungeon to the what's called the bus point, save point. We're not making it all the way there, and that's one of the things, as I said before, with save point games. Sometimes we have to end a little bit before, sometimes a little bit after. That's just how it is.
Despite the harsh desert climate, mirages here are full of life.
When did we step into a documentary?
A what?
I think we can get this NPC's dialogue with us before we...
If you ever get lost in the desert, just follow the light. Think of it as a traveler's tradition.
Well, that is it, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And other than that, I guess I will be spawning out. Bye!